game, and could we get a late winner for our 6th win in a row here? What?
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to KA, where in today's episode we have got 2 games coming up in the league. Not our shot at the cup just yet, we'll have our chance at that in the next episode, but for now we've got these 2 league games. It's a good point in the season to kind of, we've had that first episode and now we've got this second episode to just kind of see what's going on in and around the club, and there is a lot going on and a lot of good things going on, especially at the moment. If we go straight over to the schedule, last 5 games have all been wins, home and away. We've scored in total 24 goals. This game against KR actually was supposed to be on camera, but the file has not actually come through. So this is it's basically being re-recorded, well, a new recording basically, with these 2 games here today that we will be playing. But yeah, off the back of that 2-0 loss last time out, we've turned into the best team in the league. It's been absolutely crazy, and the most, if we take a look at the results first, 4-2 win there at home, 3-0 away, 5-2 at home, 6-4 at home, but this result against Vikingur, who are the current reigning champions of the Iceland Premier Division, 6-1 the score away from home. Absolutely crazy result that we were able to pull off there. And Luis Motta as well, got to give a bit of credit to him. In his last 5 games, he has scored 11 goals, and in the first 2 he scored only just 2 goals. So in his last 3 games he's scored 9 goals. He has been absolutely insane since he's come into this team. He's worked in the system really well. The system has been working really well. I think coming to the country with a new idea, mate. I'm not sure what the kind of profile of football is here in Iceland, but I think coming with this possession tactic has been a fresh idea, and that's what you need as a manager. Bringing that here has been very crucial, and in how we've been doing so well, and ultimately it's why we have picked up those results and we sit 4 points clear at the top of the table. Coming here, the goal was to just focus on the cup, and we will get to be able to in the next few episodes. This game falls a good time to be able to kind of have this point to show it. But in the league, I would expect us to be in the top 4 or 5 maybe, but we have had an amazing start to this season. Hopefully this can continue. 16 games left in the normal part of the season, then after that we've got the 5 games, or 5 games in the top group. We could be on for winning a league title. I know I said that one of the goals is to win a league title, but I felt like for me that was kind of like, it's a first division for a start, first division title. I really want to do that at Shakhtar, if whoever went there. I don't know why. We have won a league title at Santa Clara, but the first division, and we could literally tick off that goal already if we do win the league title with KA. The perfect start to life here in the northwesternmost country who play in UEFA competitions, and we could have a shot at a UEFA competition next year if we do keep up performances like this. Let's go and see if we can continue our great start to the season in this first game of the day against Fylkir. So the team for this game in the league, we're starting with Diaz in goal, backline of Arneson, Parada, Adel Steinson, who makes his date. I want to say his date. No, he has played a few games for us, but this is his debut in the episode. A new signing coming in. We've brought in Eric Wichner. In at right back, he's coming on loan from a Norwegian team, I believe, in the Premier Division. Good solid option for us, and he has come in straight in at right back. Ahead of them in midfield, we've got Syverson, Hawkson and Hafsteinson, a trio of Icelandic players. We've got Stoll on the left, Kuto on the right, and Motta up top. Kick off here in this game. At home we are playing today. We were supposed to play 2 home games in this episode, but obviously what's happened with that first game, a 10-goal game. If you go and check out my Twitter at MatovFM, posting football related content and what's going on behind the scenes in these careers as well. Bit of a self promo there, but I would go check that out and you can come and interact with me over there if you've not already had a look at that. I've posted. You will also have seen if you watch the old series I should say, plural that is, on the channel that we only deal with 10 goal score lines, like 10 goals in a game. We've had two or three 13-goal games, I believe, like 8-5 results, stuff like that, which I don't know what it is really. The tactic we play is completely different. This tactic is it's a very secure tactic. I like it. I mean, the team who I can probably reference play it really really well is kind of Bayer Leverkusen. You know, the way they can hold the ball and dictate the play. You can see how we could kind of do it here. I mean, they play with all 10 of their players attacking. They can push them all forward because they have such control over the ball, and that's what's been key in our games. That's why I said I'd like this tactic, and it's paid off for us. The defensive work is it needs to be better. Let's put it that way. We probably need to strengthen the defense a little bit, but in terms of how we really attack possession of that ball and how crucial it is, I think it's worked really really well, and I've been happy to see that the tactic has worked very very well, and hopefully it can continue to do so, because I know one thing I like to say a lot is that I know a lot of managers think like this, but bringing new ideas to kind of countries and just bringing new ideas anywhere in football, it's a thing that teams have to adapt to, and they'll have to catch up to and adapt. If they want to embrace it themselves, they have to embrace it. That's kind of, I feel like such a disciplined tactic is something of like European football teams like who play in these competitions, and Iceland is not really a world beater in terms of their performance in European competitions, but so bringing this kind of structured tactic, something that it probably is played, but to this quality that we are, it's probably why it makes us so difficult to play against, and that's how it's been in the first kind of 5 games, those 5 games in a row that we have won. I mean, we are one down in this game, and it's not been our best performance at all. We need to really find a goal from somewhere. One thing I forgot to mention, there's so many things to mention that was all in that episode until it got removed from the face of the earth, that in a week of game, we had a week, right, of football, and 4 games in one week, from Sunday to Saturday, 6 games, 1 day gaps between each game. We played 4 games. How is that possible? I have no idea. Whoever's let that go through, I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what they're doing, but it has gone through. We got 4 wins by resting all the boys and just playing the same team, whilst other teams were struggling with keeping their players well rested, and it's worked for us. Simple as that, really. We pick up the points. We've gained on teams who've lost points, especially that Vikinger game. It was a shock to myself to do so well. Hawkson is at the back post, and that is a lovely goal from him to tie up this game. And could we get a late winner for our 6th win in a row here? What a goal that is. As I was saying, that Vikinger game, they were probably, I mean, that is a shock result. Let's just put it that way. The fact that we beat them by such a scoreline in their own stadium, it's probably to do with how tired they are, and we've managed it probably a bit better, unless they've just had a really off day, or we're just playing some good football. It's one of them, but we are playing some good football, that can't be denied. And if we can turn around this game, we could be on for our 6th straight win, 18 points from a possible 21 in the early stages. And you've got to remember that this season is so much shorter that it becomes, we could really start to form a gap so early on in the season, because early turns into the late part of the season very very quickly. In this game, we're set for a draw unless we can find a late goal, or can the other team find themselves a late goal. Motta has not really been in this game off the back of 9 goals in his last 3 games. We need him to find a goal here. He scored another 2 in the game against so he scored 9 in his last 2. He scored a hat-trick in one, 4 in another, and then 2 in the game that I was on about. Was on camera but did not, unfortunately, just corrupted. Save there from Diaz. It falls out to a player there. What a save that is from Diaz, to be fair. That could hold us on to a point here, and we can afford to drop points. We are 4 clear. We would go within 2 if the teams in and around us do win their games, but we are in a good position, and we've taken advantage of our away games as well. That's been very very important. the first game of the season, I didn't see very convincing football, but the fact we've been able to turn it around has been very, very impressive. We just need to kind of hold on in this game. It's not been our day. If you could have seen that game where we scored, oh, we've conceded a late goal. Right, okay, that is a very, very tough one to take. 10 goals in that game. We scored 6 goals, and when the recording that's going to come up happens, we lose our first game of the day. That is a very, very tough one to take. We've not been at it, and we need to go into this next game and improve what we've just done there. So the team for this game, another game in the league, we're going away to Afturelding in today's game. I think hopefully I nailed that name. This time around, the team starts with Diaz in goal. We got a backline of Arneson, Parada, Adelsteinsen and Witchner, Syverson, Hawkson, Hafsteinsen. We've got Stoll on the left. We've got Bilik Serkovets coming in on the right today. Ukrainian international in place of Kuto, who's got a bit of he's a bit fatigued, I think. So we're gonna leave him out today, and then finally we've got Motta up top. Kick off here in this game. We need a much better performance from the one last time out. I mean, it's crazy really, how the fact that we just play all these good games. The one game we have a game on camera as well that just doesn't turn up, and then the game where we come on we just have a bad game. I even did the first game trick where, if you remember from previous series, if you've checked them out, we used to have an issue where every first game on of the day where we would record, we just lose it, and that's what the case has been. It's just what it's been looking like for us here. Motta could be through on goal here to make it 1-0. I think he is well offside though. The flag is up on that far side and it has been disallowed. Nice, quick, easy decision though. The fact that it has been disallowed in that, quick manner. I mean, no VAR here. It's just pure football. That's what we like to see. That's what I like about kind of these divisions where we go to. In Santa Clara, we had it. Now here at KA, we had it. It's just pure football. You know what I mean? Simple stuff. None of this fancy VAR and whatever. When it doesn't even really work, we have a good quality display here. 10 goal games, which we don't get to show on camera. But what can you do really? As Bilik Serkovets there plays Motta in. Oh, he's hit the inside of the post and it's gone straight back out. So close to getting our first goal in this game, but we've been threatening. This is a much better display from us early on, and we need a big win here. The episode would not be it just wouldn't be good to go out without a big win, and all these big wins that we've had off camera. It'd be nice to kind of top it off with the kind of the past few games before that all important cup game. It would be nice to top it off with a big win and show what we're all about going into that cup game. We have been drawn against our opponent. We've got a lower division team. It should be a very comfortable win for us, and that hopefully is a definite big win that we will see on the channel. Stoll down this right side. Where will he go? He's got the midfielders ahead of him. Hawkson here, as you can see, finds himself on the ball. Parada, who stepped up from centre back. Stoll into Motta. He's put it wide. He's offside, but he has put it wide. Motta's not up for it today. He wasn't up for it last game. 11 goals in those 5 games, and he's just not turning up now. All of a sudden, 20 minutes gone in this game, we still need to find a goal. It's not been the display of the last few games, but I still have hope in this team. I'm not saying that like hope has been removed by any stretch of the imagination, but I still have hope we can do well in this game and kind of pick ourselves up off the back of that tough home loss. You never want to be losing at home, and to lose in that fashion was a bit disappointing. And players are worried about the fact that we don't have much depth at left back. That's probably why we lost, because it was an issue that just came up. Stoll at the back post. He gets a goal to make it 1-0 in this game, his 6th of the season. He's had a bit of a kind of a quiet display. He's just gone under the radar. That's the best word for it. And he's put the goal. He's put away a lovely finish. Put away the goal to put us 1-0 up in this game. And if the points go back to how they are, we go 1 point clear of Viking. We've bounced straight back up, and we're in a good position. If we win our game in hand, we go 4 points clear of them. It's all to play for in this season, and that season will be decided in the next few episodes because of how short it is. That's another thing I like. It's a really good save here, really good career in KA, I think, and I think we're going to have a good time here, and hopefully it can prove to be exactly what we're thinking. It can, winning the league title, winning the cup. I don't want to bring anything into existence, swear anything into existence, but that is a real possibility in this season. A double for us could be the way to go, and yeah, that just it'd be quite remarkable if we could go and do that in our first full year. Probably the best way to refer to it, a year instead of a season. That would be nice to just kind of go and do, and hopefully we can go on and do that in this season. As the best effort that we can give is all I can ask for from this team, because as I've said earlier in the episode, I didn't expect us to kind of do so well. The only thing I expected us to do was in the cup. We've got a second goal in this game, and it's an own goal, in fact. Didn't really see the chance, but we are 2-0 up, and this is more of the display that we want to see. This is make for our 6th win in 8 games this season. Exactly the result that we want. As I said, I didn't think we'd do crazy good in the league. I thought we'd do well, but nothing spectacular. But what a start it's been. Those losses have not proven to be setbacks once again in this game. 2-0 up away from home. We've dominated, we've been on the ball, we've made the chances, and we are going to come away with the 3 points by the looks of it against a team at the bottom of the division, but we've still been dominant, performing exactly in the way that we need to. I think we're going to bring off Motta. I think he just needs to kind of have a day off, and he still have a chance to get a goal with it, but he needs to just kind of refresh and go again in the next game. I'm sure he'll be back in the goals, because he has been really impressive in his first few games. Carrying this knowledge around with us has been a bit of a cheat code for us, really. His Hawks in here, edge of the box. Can he really see? Plays Motta through, and that's exactly why he's getting subbed off. Yeah, as I was saying, the carrying the knowledge around has been crazy for us as a manager. We've been able to carry that scouting knowledge around, bringing these free Portuguese, Brazilian, Spanish agents in and signing them for a bit of money as well. We might have one more player coming in actually to help with that depth at left back issue. It's been amazing for us, and kind of carrying that around as well to whichever club we go is going to be really, really cool. Helps us to sign the players from each previous nationality. The club still needs to be done, but I'm sure it will. Stein Grimson there, he gets our 3rd goal of this game to top off the perfect performance here in this game. It's the perfect display. We've bounced back really, really well, and I'm glad that we've been able to see a good win on the channel off the back of a very disappointing result, and off the back of all the issues with the recording. It's good that we've topped it off with a nice win, and we will end the episode top of the table. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this old tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.